Randy Harris, you want to come on in and sit down? How you doing today?
Great, thanks.
All right. Well, I'm going to do a head-to-toe assessment on you. It's going to be pretty thorough. Should take about 45 minutes. Okay, I'm just going to start at the head. We're going to work our way down to the feet. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check your vital signs, okay? We'll wash my hands first. All right. Check the blood pressure here. Yeah. Just relax one. It's 110/78. Check your pulses here. Heart rate's about 70. You have any pain or discomfort today? None? Okay. Well, throughout this assessment, like I said, I'll be checking you from head to toe. If you have any pain or discomfort throughout the assessment, just tell me, okay? Okay. Well, the first place I'm going to start is your scalp, okay? I'm going to start from the head down, okay? So if that's okay if I go through your hair? Basically, I'm just checking for any lesions, any parasites, anything like that. Go back here. Got some thick, pretty hair.
Thank you. Would you leave past the gray?
I'm just going to check your scalp here, just make sure there's no masses or lumps. Okay. All right. Next, I'm going to check sensation on the face, and basically that's checking cranial nerve 7. I'm just going to take a little cotton ball here, and you just tell me if you feel it, okay? Okay. Good. Next, I'm going to check the temporal arteries. They lie right here. Basically, I'm checking for any hardening of the arteries, any kind of abnormalities. Okay. Yeah, you pull your hair behind your ears there. mandibular joint. And that's, you've heard TMJ. So I'm just going to feel right here. Now open your mouth for me. Close it. Open. Close it. Okay. I don't feel any popping there. All right. Can I have you push your jaw against my hand? Okay. Other side. Just like that. Okay. Now can you push it forward? Okay. Good. Good. No discomfort or pain there? Okay. Well, next we're going to move to the eyes, okay? So we're going to look in your eyes. All right. I'm going to get you to follow. I want you to just pick a point, keep your head there, and I want you to follow my fingers, okay? Just follow my fingers, keep your head still. Good. Okay. Now, can I have you put one hand over one eye? Now remove it. Okay. Can you put your hand over your other eye? Okay. Move it. Basically, I'm just checking for symmetry of the pupils to see if they accommodate and react. Next, I'm going to check pupillary response. A little light here. This actually works better in a dark room, but we're going to make do with what we got. Okay. Just look straight ahead. That's right. So basically now, I'm going to check your peripheral vision. That's your vision to your right and left. That's the, when you see objects over here, that's your periphery. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hands to your sides. And I want you to tell me when you see my fingers, okay? Okay, first. Tell me when you see my fingers on your left side. See them? Okay. Okay. Just look straight at me. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. All right. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to do the Snellen chart. And I'm going to have you stand at 20 feet and read on this alphabetical chart, okay? Okay. If I get you to stand up right here. Okay. Face that way. Okay. And I'll get down here. What's the smallest line you can read?
DEFPOTEC.
Okay, good. So cover one eye for me. Okay, now read the smallest line you can.
DEFPOTEC.
Okay, good. Now cover the other eye and read the smallest line you can.
DEFPOTEC.
Good, good. Now I believe that's 20/20. Okay, you just have a seat for me. Now we're going to check near vision. This is just pretty much like the Snellen chart. It's just a small little index card. And I'm going to have you hold that 14 inches from your face. Okay, now read the smallest line you can.
374-258.
Good. Now cover one eye for me.
374-258.
Okay. Now cover the other eye.
374-258.
Okay. So that's 20/30. So I guess you do wear some reading glasses?
Yes.
Okay. Well, next we're going to get this light back out. And what I'm going to do is this is called an ophthalmoscope. And I'm going to check for red light reflex. I'm going to check for background and look at the vessels. Also going to look at the optic nerve. And there's also something we call the macula. And I'm going to look for that if I can find it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Just look straight ahead for me. Okay. Okay. See the red light reflex. Okay. Vessels look healthy. I don't see any tears there. The optic nerve isn't bulging, and I don't see any inflammation there. Okay. Okay. Vessels look healthy in that eye. Optic nerve, no bulging, no inflammation. Wasn't able to see the macula, and that was expected. It's hard to find. Also, next, I'm going to look at the ears. Okay. So, just going to, we got an instrument here that we look at the ears, and I'll go ahead and set that guy up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to palpate around the ears, okay? Just palpating the mastoid and the tragal. Okay. Any pain or tenderness there? Okay. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to look in your ears with this otoscope, okay? Basically to look for any kind of debris, any inflammation, any edema. Okay. Ears look clean. I don't see any debris. The tympanic membrane looks nice and pink. I don't see any inflammation or bulging. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do something called the Weber's test. And I'm going to use my tuning fork here. And basically, it's to measure conduction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this guy midline on your head. You're just going to tell me if you can hear it bilaterally, okay, or feel the vibrations. Okay. You ready? Okay. Both sides. No one side over the other. Good. Good. Okay. All right. Well, that was symmetric. no loss there. You heard it in both sides. Okay, next we're going to perform the rise test. So basically, you noticed earlier I palpated the mastoid. So basically, I'm going to place this guy on that bone, and this is basically just assessing conduction, okay? So we're going to start on this side first. And you tell me when it goes away, when you don't no longer hear it. I hit it kind of hard so that we may be here for about 30 minutes. You hear it? Good. So no conduction loss in that right side. I'm hitting too hard here. Good. 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 Okay. So basically what we're going to do now is I did forget one thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to palpate your sinuses. Just feel it around. You tell me if there's any pain or tenderness, okay? Any pain or tenderness there? Okay. So next we're going to assess your nose, and I'm going to use this otoscope again, okay? I'm just going to look up in your nose. Okay, you ready? I know it's embarrassing. All right. Nose looks nice and clear. All right. Mid-range or peak, I didn't see any, or peak, didn't see any drainage at all, so everything looks good there, no abnormalities. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to check what's called your cranial nerve 1, and that's smell. So let me try to find something here that has some odor to it. Okay, here it is. Okay, you just close your eyes for me. And you tell me what you smell, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let me have you occlude your right nostril. Just cover your right nostril. Okay.
Alcohol.
Okay, I'll cover the other one. Okay, good. Good. I wish I had something more exciting, but the smell, but that's all I had here. Okay. All right. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to assess your mouth, okay? Now, I'm going to wash my hands, put on some gloves, and I'm actually going to reach in your mouth and feel around. I'm going to feel for any tenderness, okay? All right. Okay. All right. Just looking at your lips here, see if there's any kind of lesions or anything. All right, just open up real wide for me. Okay. Have you move your tongue to the side just a little bit. Okay. Other side. Okay. we get a better look here with this otoscope here that we used on your ears earlier. Ready? Mucous membranes are pink, no lesions, no kind of tooth decay, everything looks nice and healthy. Okay, good. Next thing I'm going to do here is this is called a tongue blade. And basically I'm going to take our little light here and I'm going to check your gag reflex, okay? I'm not going to be too mean to you. Okay, open real wide so you can stick your tongue out. Okay. Okay, good. One more time. Good. Open up real wide for me one more time. I'm just going to look at your tonsils here, make sure there's no inflammation, no bulging there. Everything looks nice and healthy. Okay. All right. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do the taste test. All right. Just close your eyes for me. Open your mouth, and we'll place this right on the end of your tongue. Close your mouth. What do you taste?
Salt.
Salt. Okay, good. 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 Okay. Next, I'm just going to check tongue movement. Basically, that's just assessing the 12th cranial nerve. So what I want you to do is I want you to open your mouth. Okay. Move your tongue to the left. Okay. Right. Okay. Can you stick your tongue out for me? Okay. Good. Good. All right. Okay. Now next, I'm going to do some more cranial nerve assessments here. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you push your head against my hand. This is just checking for resistance to make sure everything's working correctly. Okay. Push your head against my hand. Okay. Good. Okay. Now can I get you to shrug your shoulders for me? Okay. Okay. Now I want you to act like you're going to take your ear to your shoulder, like you touch them. Good. Okay. Other side. That's good. Okay. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check your lymph nodes, okay? So you have lymph nodes down these are called your cervical nodes, and then we have the clavicular nodes. So that's what I'm going to check here. What I'm going to check is I'm just going to make sure there's no bulging, no lumps, any kind of hard nodules. We have you check your hairs behind your ears. Okay. You tell me if you have any pain or tenderness while I'm doing this. Okay. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around you and I'm going to check your thyroid. Basically, I'm just going to go down the edges of it, and should be smooth, shouldn't be any nodules or any kind of lumps there. So I'm just going to go behind you here. Okay. Get you to swallow for me. Okay. Good. Great. Everything there feels really good. Didn't feel any lumps or anything. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is I'm going to check your carotids. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to auscultate. Basically, just going to listen. breath for me and hold it. Okay. Deep breath and hold it. So basically I'm checking for a bruise or a thrill. So everything there feels good. Okay, good. All right. So we got your scalp, eyes, mouth, face. We checked your lymph nodes, your carotids. We checked your thyroid. So now we're just gonna make our way down. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on your upper extremities. Gonna go ahead and start on your arms. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna assess your arms here. I'm gonna check temperature, everything's warm, nice and pink, no obvious lesions, any abnormal looking moles, everything looks healthy. Okay. All right. Next I'm gonna check your radial pulses, make sure they're equal and strong. Okay. Okay. Good strong pulses. I'm gonna check the capillary refill here. Okay. Brisk, less than 3 seconds. Equal, good. All right. Next what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically do some hand grips. So you're just going to grab my fingers and squeeze. Okay. Good. Nice and strong, equal. Okay. Basically I want you to pull against them. Just pull. Okay. Pull hard. There you go. Now push. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. All right. This is what I want you to do next. I want you to do this. Make a T. Okay. And I'm just going to push down on your arms. Okay. Good. Now pull up on me. Good. Nice and strong. Everything seems equal there. Okay. Now this is another test. This is called the balance test, and it's to check for carpal tunnel syndrome. So what I want you to do is I want you to do this. Okay. There you go. Now normally we would hold this for 1 minute, and if you did have carpal tunnel, usually you feel numbness and tingling. So you don't feel any of that right now. We're not going to hold it for 1 minute because we're timed. So basically, no numbness and tingling there? Okay, good, great, okay, good. So next what we're going to do is called the Allen's test. So this is to check peripheral blood flow. So I'm going to see your hand here, okay, and I'm going to occlude your radial and your ulnar artery. And can you fist pump for me? Okay, keep going. Do it real tight. There you go. 3 more. Okay, now open your hand. Okay. Now I'm going to release your ulnar artery first. Okay, got some pink return there. Okay, pinker return. That's good. Okay. Good, nice and hard. There you go. Okay, go. Release the ulnar artery. Okay, got some pink return. Pinker return. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that was the Allen's test. So that was a positive Allen's test. Next what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of sensation assessment. So I'm going to look for my sharp and dull object here. Okay. Close your eyes for me. All right, just lay your hands out. Okay. You just tell me what you feel, whether it's dull or sharp, okay? Okay. sharp or dull?
Sharp.
Okay. Here, let's try this guy here. We'll do it like this. Okay. Ready?
Sharp.
Okay.
Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull.
Okay. Good.
Sharp.
Okay. Good. All right. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to have you extend your hands out, and I'm going to draw a letter on your hand, okay? And you just tell me what it is. Now close your eyes. Okay.
E.
Okay. Okay.
E.
Okay. Yep. That's it. All right. So basically, all that was normal. The other thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you just straighten your legs out for me there. Just relax them. And I want you to take your hands and just flip them over on your lap. Okay? Good. Okay. Good. All right. All right. And next thing I want to have you do is direction. This is just to measure orientation. So I want you to close your eyes for me. Okay. I want you to tell me whether your thumb is up or down. Okay. 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 The other thing I'm going to check here is just close your eyes for me. Okay. What up? What do you feel?
Vibration.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at your back, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let me have you stand right here for me. Let me have you come over here and sit up on this side of the table.
Just kneel.
No, you're going to,
Lay down.
you're just going to sit.
Just sit.
Yeah.
This.
Yep. Okay. Lift your shirt up a little bit here. Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now sit up straight for me. Okay. Now take a deep breath in and out for me. One more. Okay. One more. Okay. Rise and fall is symmetric. Okay. I'm going to just feel your back here, palpate your back. You tell me if you feel any tenderness, okay? Any tenderness? Okay. Now next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to percuss your lung expansion, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to lift your shirt up. Okay. Okay. Take a deep breath in and hold it for me. Okay. Okay. Let it out. Take another deep breath in. Hold it. next thing what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check for bias, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you just say 99, okay?
Okay.
Say 99 for me.
99. 99. 99. 99. 99. 99.
Good. Okay. So let me get you to stand up right here for me. Basically, I'm just going to check spinal alignment, make sure there's no lordosis or any kind of spinal abnormalities here. Okay. Okay, now just bend over for me. Okay. Okay, back up. Okay. Now lean to the side. Okay. Other side. Okay, great. All right. All right. Have you sit back up here for me. Okay. Now what I want to do is I'm going to assess your chest, okay? So I'm just going to feel your chest. Basically feeling for any lumps, nodules. Okay. Can I have you lift your breast for me? Okay. Okay. And I'm just going to check for Midas again. I want you to just say 99 for me.
99. 99. 99.
Just lift your breast for me.
99.
Okay. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is check lung sounds. I'm going to do the posterior real quick since I didn't get that. Deep breath for me. I'm going to check your anterior breath sounds real quick. Deep breath for me. Now have you lift your breast for me. I'm just going to check your lower lobes here. Deep breath for me. Good. All right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to check your heart sounds here, and I'm going to look at the 5 cardinal areas there. Just going to listen. Lift your breast one more time. Okay. Good. All right, next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some gloves back on. Actually, you have a shirt on, so that makes things a little easier. I'm going to check your axillary nodes. So I want you to just lift your arm for me. If you're ticklish, I apologize. But I'm just going to feel up in here to make sure there's no swollen nodes or anything. Any kind of lumps or hard nodules. Okay. Everything there seems expected. Okay. Any pain and tenderness? Okay. Okay. Well, good deal. All right. Well, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at your abdomen, okay? So is there any way I can get you to lay flat on here for me? I'll get you a pillow here. Basically, I'm just going to lift your belly here. Lift your shirt, I mean. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to listen to your stomach, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bowel sounds are active. No vascular sounds audible. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to percuss on the liver just to check for any enlargement. Okay. Just going to draw a line here on the liver. Just percussing the bladder. All right. No signs of distension, no signs of liver enlargement. Okay, just going to percuss the spleen. Down the intercostal space here. Okay. No signs of enlarged spleen. Okay. No distended bladder. So everything there appears normal. If you just want to sit back up for me. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at your legs, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to check, I actually should have done this when you were laying down, but maybe we can do it. I'm going to check your femoral artery, okay? It lies right here on the edge of your groin. I'm just going to reach in here. I don't know if I'll be able to feel it with you sitting up, but we'll try our best. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and check the inguinal nodes down here to see if there's any masses, any hard nodules. Okay, there are none. Femoral pulse is strong. Check the other side here. Okay, femoral pulse is strong. Checking the inguinal nodes, no hard nodules, no masses. Okay, all right. So next I'm going to have you roll up your pants for me just a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to check the skin here. Skin color is good, temperature is good, nice and warm. I'm just going to remove your socks. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Just going to check your pedal pulses here. Okay, nice and strong. Okay. Okay. Strong tibial pulses. Nice and strong and equal. Okay. Capillary refill. Nice and brisk, equal. Okay. We'll check the popliteal pulses. Strong and equal. Next, I'm going to check orientation. So close your eyes for me. I'm going to lift or push down your toe. You tell me what direction, okay?
Okay. Down. Up. Down. Up.
Okay.
Up. Down. Up. Down.
Okay. Next, I'm going to check sensory. So this is kind of what we did on your hands. You just tell me what you feel, okay? Just close your eyes.
Vibration.
then we're going to do the sharp and dull objects. So just close your eyes and tell me what you feel, either sharp or dull. Okay, good. Good. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to check reflexes, okay? So the first reflex we're going to check is your upper extremities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check your brachioradialis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit right here. Okay. Now can I have you lift your arm up for me like this? Okay. Just going to check your triceps. Okay. Relax for me. Okay. I'm going to do the other one here. Okay. And just make the wing here for me again. Just going to check your tricep. Okay. Good. Just relax for me. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to check your patellar reflex. Okay. Okay. All right. You cold in here?
A little bit chilly.
Right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the reflexes here. Get this. Okay. I'm going to check your Achilles reflex. Okay. Good. Strong there. Okay. Next I'm going to check the Bavinski's reflex. Your foot should come up, shouldn't have any kind of toe flare. Okay, good. Just relax for me. All right. All right, let me have you stand up for me. Uh-oh. All right. And I got a line right here for me.
Okay.
Okay. So just walk this line just nice and straight for me. Okay, good. Now walk it back on the heels of your feet. Okay, good deal. Now walk back on the balls of your feet. Okay, great. All right. You can come back here for me. All right, basically what I'm going to have you do here is I'm going to have you lift your right knee. Just lift it up. Okay, now extend your leg. Okay, now put it back down. Okay, now take your other leg, extend it. Okay, there you go. Good deal. Okay, can you squat for me? Okay, good deal. All right. So the next thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you stand about right here. Okay, just face me. Okay, and I'm just going to be right here for support. But what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes and extend your hands forward. Okay, and this is the pronator drift and Romberg steps. Okay, okay. Let me have you walk out here just a little bit. Okay, all right. Just hold it there for me. Okay, good deal. All right. Well, you passed, so you look healthy. So that's our head-to-toe assessment. So I want to thank you for letting me experiment on you and you being the victim. Okay? All right. And I hope it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't.
All right. Good deal.
Thanks.
All right. Well, I'll see you later.
Okay.